I am curious, Shine, because we always used to talk college football with you and NFL draft with you. Oh, we are, T-minus 4 months from the draft show.
Oh, I can't wait.
Have you seen how much sports is going on that day, by the way?
So much sports is going on, but the center of it is going to be us talking about the draft. If you missed it last year, the night program did a 6-hour draft show, first round.
Some people told me it may have been like the highest rated 6-hour time slot of the year.
Ever. In radio.
Big.
Yeah.
Big.
It's a big number. The number
Big
huge.
Night.
It was
We
huge.
ate a lot. We did so well.
Oh, it was BYO food, and we just had a nice time.
Jacked up on energy drinks.
Andy brought in the C4s.
Hard
Andy
had
had 4 of them.
He did.
I had like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah,
It was too much.
They're delicious.
It was too much. They're good. They're good in moderation. You got to be safe out there.
He didn't sleep until the Kentucky Derby, he told me.
He could hear his heart for 2 months.
Pounding through his chest like he's a Looney Tune.
So maybe we kind of ease a little bit off of that. However, that show was super fun last year when they picked in the middle of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going to be picking top 4, right? Like guaranteed top 4, it feels like.
And maybe they trade back into the first round, depending on who's
They could have
making
2
the picks.
first-round picks. And if you look at the Twitch chat right now, there's a part of it, us reacting to them trading away the pick. We were upset. Look how fired up we were. That's probably the energy. Look at
Fitzy's throwing stuff.
against the
doing
wall.
the fist pump.
And then 2 minutes later, they drafted the guy we wanted anyway. So, but listen, we're riding the wave. It was an emotional night, and so this year it's going to be super emotional because for the first time in forever, you can look at every single player. Like, how many years have we been following the Patriots draft? And you're like, oh, there's really good college players, but scratch the first 20 names off the list because they're not picking high enough. Now it's like you really need to discuss Caleb Williams or Drake May or Marvin Harrison. Or maybe one of the big fellas up front. That's
Makes me so excited.
Shima, I have not gotten
your take on this.
This is
the big board.
All right, so the other day,
slime big board.
Yep, the old scrim big board, the old scrimmalama ding dong. Hart and I were discussing yesterday on Six Rings the visceral reaction. I just chummed the waters to see what people would say. I put up a photo of Caleb Williams mocked up in a Patriots jersey. It was a sweet one too. It was a 0.
Probably looks good.
It was hot.
Number 0.
I'd be in on him.
Agent 0.
And so I just asked Caleb Williams. Patriots have a top 3 pick. He is available. Let's just say in this scenario, wherever the Patriots are drafting, are you in or out? Yay or nay? 70-30, nay.
Why?
I can't figure out for the life of me why people are so out on this guy.
I prefer Drake May personally. At
How
this very
about
moment,
this?
prefer
Pourquoi?
Drake May.
Pourquoi?
I think Drake May will translate faster into the NFL. I think Caleb Williams.
I got all the time I need, though. Who's going to be better, do you think? Who's going to have the better career?
But, I'm going to still say Drake May.
Right.
I think there's a higher chance Caleb Williams becomes someone like Zach Wilson than Drake May does. And I think there's a higher chance Drake May is more like C.J. Stroud than Caleb Williams is. So, in my head, for me, when I watch these guys right now, personally, I lean more towards Drake May.
So right now, I think the 3 of us would have 3 different answers at number 1.
Because what? You're Marvin Harrison Jr.
I am a Marvin
Fitzy's
Harrison
Caleb
Jr. guy.
Williams.
I just think Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best player in the draft. I think that has become the second most important position in football. And even though the quarterback is the most important, Marvin Harrison's more of a sure thing to me. And whoever your quarterback is,
he's the best player in the draft, period.
Yes, and in 5 years, every quarterback always has a little bit of bust potential.
Always.
And I guess every player does, obviously.
But quarterbacks more than anything else.
Yeah, and I just feel like Marvin Harrison's going to be good no matter what.
Malik Neighbors,
he's
86
awesome.
catches, 1546, 14 touchdowns coming out of the wide receiver factory that
This
is LSU.
receiver
Like
class
Kayshon Boutte was
is
there.
loaded with talent.
I
And
know,
what's the
but-
name of
and-
the
loaded.
And
Yeah,
Marvin Harrison
10 may
stands
go in the
above
first-
them all.
10 may go in the first round, bare minimum. In which case, if the Patriots
10.
take a quarterback or if they go tackle and make it super boring, please trade up back into the first round and grab one of these wide receivers. What's the name of the other LSU receiver? Brian something or other. He also had 1,300 yards.
Oh, well, yeah, because Jaden
10.
Daniels had crazy numbers. A texter saying Jaden Daniels is who they would want. So, I mean, he's a fast
He'll be a top 10
riser.
pick.
Fast riser, as they say in the draft game.
See, people's crybaby.
Brian
Someone
Thomas?
Brian, thank you. Yeah, over there in the text chat as well. Yeah,
Morning
all
Joe
Marvin
508
Harrison, all
agrees
Marvin
with
Harrison.
Keith.
No,
stuff,
there's
Morning
no
Joe.
crying in Foxborough. You can't
No.
draft Caleb. That one vignette after that game.
It was a bad scene.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, but that's not why I
as
dislike
somebody
Caleb Williams.
who has gotten emotional on the radio before, to on national television, to
And
cry,
it's
don't play the cut,
been,
Sean. Don't get out of here. Get out of here. Quit looking for the cut.
It's been a blast.
It's to get out of here, Sean. Don't play the cut. We don't have time.
a blast.
We don't have time.
It's been a blast.
No, but this was the Heisman winner, and he's coming back this year, maybe going to win a national title. They lose 5 games. He throws a couple of picks, and he's crying in his mom's lap after a game. This was like a week after saying whatever team drafts him, he wants ownership in the team.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a roller coaster for
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. I do think he's
also
the best
not
player.
legal.
I think he's the best player, though. Or, I'm sorry, best quarterback. So if I was going to take a quarterback right now, I would take Caleb Williams.
Holy smoke. Brian Thomas, 60 catches, 1,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6'4".
Yeah, if you line
got
up
a
the
Tall
numbers,
drink of water,
That's
that guy.
a tall
He
drink of
walks
water.
into a room, you notice that man.
Yep.
6'4"? Woo!
6'4".
it doesn't feel
Wow.
like it, but if you line up the numbers, Jaden Daniels had a better season than Joe Burrow did when he won the national title.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels had insane, like all kinds of record-breaking
Well, what
numbers.
bowl is he playing in? Is he and will he play? Like, will he showcase his like his Burrow?
I know he already declared for the draft. I don't know if he's playing.
He
in a
might be
bowl game or
skipping.
not.
Like Drake May's skipping. Jaden Daniels probably should skip
Marvin
it.
Harrison Jr. absolutely should.
He should.
Yep.
He hasn't declared for the draft, though, has he?
No, he is
Yeah.
not. Which is
he will.
But Jaden Daniels also comes with a little, like,
There's
if you're talking
questions.
about stats, like Mac Jones had insane stats.
You want a crazy factoid about Jaden Daniels?
Well, is it something to do with like Marcus Mariota or Johnny Manziel? Because those guys were also insanely fun to watch in college.
no, do you want to know how long Jaden Daniels has been in college?
Oh,
He threw a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk at Arizona State.
like, dude.
Get out of here.
yes.
Dude, these guys, the COVID
He's
year
honed his
screwed
game.
up everybody.
But this is like, why do people frown upon the idea of the Bo Nixes and the Jaden Daniels being in college so long that they have honed their game? Like, he is now playing at a level that I feel will make him more pro ready.
It's the same way I look at like postgraduates or kids who repeat in high school. And I went to school with a bunch of them as like a prep school guy. Like,
Lane, I'm no dummy. I've been at this high school for 7.5 years.
that's my point. But like, it's not as impressive to me for a 24-year-old to be like schooling 19-year-olds, right? Like that's sort of the thing. Just like 18, 19-year-old kid in high school playing against like 16-year-olds. Like there is a bit of a difference. Like we'll see what it gets like when they get to the NFL.
Okay, so
but even with that said, I like Bo Nix.
okay, so listen. I have no issue with if they took Bo Nix. I think he's obviously he's 29 years old or whatever. He's like a grown ass adult. Just to warm up your New Year's Day, because I cannot wait for the college football playoff, and I mean like can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be
awesome.
That day is gonna be an absolute banger. You can start off, maybe have your first Bloody Mary of the day at 11 a.m.
Love it.
Watch
Little late in the game.
noon Central.
Okay.
In the ReliaQuest Bowl.
That's a big one.
Jaden Daniels and the LSU Tigers against Old Scotty, Wisconsin. That's your noon.
They'll run the
kickoff.
ball on you.
Yeah, they will.
They'll run the ball.
That'll be
They'll
all
run some
pass.
more.
Produce
All
a
pass, no
million
breaks.
offensive linemen.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Big
Churn
and-
out those corn-fed boys.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I do not want in the first round.
Oh, you don't want Olu Fashanu or Joe Alt?
I do not want the left tackle.
What if? But yeah.
I need but without a quarterback or a receiver, it's like forget it.
Who's gonna block fire?
You're blocking it up for Bailey Zappi. No, you gotta find somebody else to block it up.
But like 80% of NFL offensive lines right now stink anyways. Like everybody's offensive line stinks outside of maybe like Detroit and
Rams.
Philly and the Rams.
Rams,
Like,
because Ryan
there's like
Wendell's
4 of
coaching
them.
them up.
There's like
He's coaching
3 or 4
their
of them that
tails
are good.
off.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and people are showing you as well. You need a good backup quarterback. You need an elite receiver. What are we almost at 60 quarterbers now? There will be, I think,
Starting, yeah.
like 50. I think we're at
And you're
56.
getting guys that played like D2 at Shepherd. Like it's stupid the kind of
Where did Jake
quarterbacks.
Browning play?
Washington.
Yeah, he
Okay,
played
was
like
it
at a legit
Washington?
school.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like Tyson Bagent played at Shepherd. Like it's
I
stupid.
still-
See his dad, Tyson.
Yeah,
Bagent-
arm wrestling
Arm
champion.
Arm
of the
wrestling
world.
champ.
11-time arm wrestling champ. I think
Wow.
he won 8 of them right-handed, 3 of them left-handed.
See, to be able to do that,
Imagine just being the toughest person in every room that you're in. That's
it's got to be fun.
Yeah. I don't know what that would be like.
No,
Yeah, foreign.
just walking
feeling.
in, like being the richest person, being
Yeah.
the toughest person,
Yeah.
being
Greg knows
the
that feeling.
you know,
True.
being the
True.
guy who walks in with the
Yeah.
one of those.
I hear ya.
Yep.
The best at math.
Frank
You're talking
Gore?
about Shime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Frank Gore, if you will.
If you're Frank Gore, just walking into any room, the confidence that must exude from you. Richest,
Yeah.
smartest, Frank Gore, awesome.